What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Band-Maid reaction video. We're going down every Band-Maid song in order. We're on their third album. We're going to check out the song Freedom with their official live video. So I've already checked this video out previously, probably a couple months ago by now. But this was one of the first live songs we checked out by them. So, you know, it's been a while, so I'm going to check it out again anyway. But this is more of like a reaction. Now that I've heard a lot more of their stuff, it's going to be, I think, a much better reaction. I should have a lot more to say this time around than I did the first time listening to it. But anyway, let's just get into it. Miku sounds so squeaky. Yep, I love this song. Moi, moi, moi. Yeah, I like this song, man. This one's got like a solid structure to it. You know, it's kind of got an introduction section, a chorus section, and maybe a couple solo and breakdown sections. Going from the last few songs I've listened to, they seemed a little thrown together. You know, this one seems like a little more comprehensive of a song, structurally speaking. So yeah, I mean, I think it's easier to take in a song that's a little predictable in nature. Whereas the last few songs, it seemed like they just threw in different sections, which were still great. You know, it's definitely them experimenting and still coming up with a good song in the process. But this one, I think there's a reason why this one is one of the more popular songs people react to, and that's because it's got that sort of comprehensive structure to it. So anyway, let's go. The chorus. Yeah, it's nice when you can predict things a little bit. Just wanted to remark on their facial expressions. Konami, I mean, they all look like they're having a great time. Sometimes Saiki and Misa, maybe not so much, but Konami, Akane, Miku, their faces are always like bright, beaming with light, smiling. I guess it makes sense, you know, they're the three more bubbly ones, whereas Misa and Saiki are a little more kind of withdrawn or a little more, I don't know, introverted, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's fun. I just like that kind of dichotomy of the members. Connor. Yeah. She's really accurate too. Wow. It's like human metronome. That was like flawless. Is that why they call her a gorilla? Such a good song, man. I should probably pause it one last time. This has got that solid structure to it of like a comprehensive song that people can easily kind of relate to, and it's very accessible. It's not like super poppy or anything. It's not overly catchy, but it's kind of like the right amount of predictability, I would say. This one's a good one. This is always going to be a classic. It's so funny, Miku's just squeaking about. Yep. Yep, definitely one of their best songs for sure. Definitely. Yeah. That was definitely one of their better ones for sure. I don't think they were part of the writing process yet, or I don't think they were in full control yet. I think that may be a few more songs away, but we're getting closer. In any case, it's nice to see them kind of settling on a genre in this song, because the last few songs we checked out were just kind of very little scattered as far as like the sections were. It would just be like they were still trying to experiment with their sound and find what they liked. Yeah, this was Band-Maid Freedom. There's a reason why most people react to this song, among others, but yeah, this one's got that just kind of solid structure, a little bit of predictability as far as like when the chorus is going to come in, things like that. It doesn't like catch you off guard like some of the last songs we were listening to. And it's nice to be caught off guard sometimes, but the last few songs, or the last couple, it was just a little scatterbrained for me. I mean, granted, every one of those sections they had in the song were great independently, but fused together, it was a little confusing, I think. But they were still great songs, of course, with great sections in them. But if they could kind of like maybe isolate those sections and expand on that section and make a song out of that, or even a couple of sections, I think they'd have something closer to Freedom as far as like its popularity. You're gonna have to experiment to land on good songs like this. They're all good, obviously, but you know, to land on one of the more popular ones like this, you kind of need to go through those experimental tracks. But anyway, yep, this was Band-Maid Freedom from their third album, Brand New Made. This was the official live video. Like I said, I've already reacted to this song, but it's been a little while, so I think now that I've heard their first couple albums that I was kind of able to contrast it a little bit with their early sound. So we're trying to track their evolution of sound, and it definitely seems like they're still experimenting a little bit at this stage, but they're landing some good ones like Freedom. They're finding some good comprehensive structures of a song like this one that's easy for people to access and relate to. And, you know, they can kind of see things coming, which I think can also, you know, increase its popularity. Thanks for watching, guys. Check the description for other Band-Maid reactions that I've done. It's probably like 30 or 40 by now. Stay tuned for the next song, and I'll see you there. Later.